awake, ready for a feed. So I'm going to be showing you how to feed a baby, so a great demonstration. So one thing you're going to need is a human baby. Second thing you're going to need is a bib, which is any sort of bib will do. You just place it around their neck. A pack of baby wipes, so that way if they have any spew-ups. And yeah, so let's get to it. So as you can see, you can hold your baby in this position, which is like a cradle position. Once you hold them in that position, you tilt their head up a little bit, allowing them to suck like they would on a nipple. Put the baby's bottle, as you can see, up to their mouth, and they'll suck. And you do this until a couple of meals have been completed. Then you sit them up and burp them, which I'll show you how to do in just a minute. So now I'm going to demonstrate how to burp a baby. So she's now drunk a couple of meals. So when you identify that they have drunken a couple of meals, you can sit them up onto your lap like this, and you will rub, or you can tap, whatever you prefer, and hold their chin because their heads are not stabilized at the moment. And just tap on their back or rub, as I said, and you'll hear that little sound she just made, which was a burp. And then after that, once you've gotten the air out of their bellies, you can proceed to feed them again if they want more food. They will tell you by shaking the bottle away if they don't want any more food. So she wants more food, and now I'm going to keep feeding her until a couple more meals is gone, and then I'll do the same process again, which is getting up and burping, tapping on the back, or patting, whatever you prefer. When I am feeding my baby, I like to look at my baby as that bonding measure. It helps for bonding. Whatever you prefer to do, whether you want to look around the room, but I just prefer to, look at my baby because it's more of a bonding measure. And it helps to identify the cues, or whether she's not wanting more bottle, or, restless, or needing more air, all that sort of stuff. It's good to be able to identify those things by looking at your bubba. Few moments later. There are different bottle teats for when you are feeding with a baby. So a newborn starts off with a slow flow teat because of their mouths, and if they were to go to a medium flow, which she's on now because she's four and a half, nearly 5 months in a couple of days, they go into a medium flow teat. So it helps them not to have to suck so much and work so much to be able to get that milk out. So that's one thing to note, is the different teat sizes when giving a baby a bottle and feeding, of course. So now that she's had a couple more meals, as you can see, I am going to sit her up on my lap again and do the same process. Sometimes rubbing or tapping on their back might not help, so moving them back and forth, like forward, backwards, can help release that air from their bellies. It's really important to burp a baby because it can help reduce that wind, especially in colic babies. My bubba is not colic, but I know some bubbas that are colic, and it can be quite a hard task to be able to get that air out of their bellies, which is what you do when you burp a baby. So I'm demonstrating the movement of what you can do if they're not burping when you tap or rub on their back. So the grip that you want to hold their chin with when you're burping is like this, onto their chin, so it helps to lift and stabilize their head. She just had a little bit of a burp then. Now I'm going to do the same process and feed her. And that was a content. So as you can see, she's just demonstrated to me that she's no longer hungry. So in that case, we sit Bobs up and we just sit and wait for a cue to tell us if she's hungry or not hungry. There we go, she just did another burp on her own. And now she's clearly showing me she is tired. So now I am going to get her ready for the rest of the day. I hope this demonstration does help you and other people out there, and any other tips that you need, just let me know. And that is how you feed a baby, or how I feed my baby anyways. Alright, thank you.